computer is dead. I can't show you the website in progress. I'm sorry. I feel bad about it. Really, I do. Really torn up about it. But we can show it to you next week, and probably with some more stuff added to it. Right now, it's just a home page and a little bit of an about page and a little bit of an events page. So on this website, we'll be posting news articles about stuff that we do as a club, and also we'll be using it as a platform to show off the best work that's produced from our contests and from our game jams. Cool, right? So if you have the best game of the game jam, as determined by a faculty judge, we'll post your game on our website. Free publication. Cool stuff, right? It'll also serve as an extra calendar venue. You can go there, click on a calendar, and it'll show you the description of the event, and we might update it with media from the event, photographs and stuff like that. Yeah. And I guess the most important thing is that it's going to have a members section of it, which presumably companies in the area will be able to search for individual members with specific skill sets. Take a look at your resume if you're a journeyman. Take a look at your portfolio if you're a grandmaster. And we're going to have all that stuff available through the website. And it's also going to be where we will house the podcast and the video show, as well as on iTunes and YouTube. We need a server in order to host it on iTunes. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the bureaucracy of iTunes, but that's one of the requirements that it has. You need to have a server, so we're going to have one. And we have the website. The website should be launching in its first format by, I think, early October. I think I mentioned that earlier. Early October, depending on other stuff. But I'm going to close out my little bit by talking about our other year-long course offering. So we've already talked to you about our skill development workshops in Python, narrative development and integration, and concept art and related fine art skills. Now I'm going to talk to you about our fourth and final year-long workshop. It's a portfolio building workshop. One of the things that you don't get to experience through class or through our organization is what it's like to work on a large team. I'm talking like 16 people, which isn't that large by like industry standards, but it's much larger than anything you would experience in class or in our current contest arrangement. So we're going to offer you this opportunity to work on a really unique, really awesome portfolio piece. This class will meet every Friday from 4 to 7 p.m., I believe is the time. So you guys can go out and do whatever you do on Friday nights after that. 4 to 7 p.m., and what are we going to be doing? You may be able to tell from that little icon up there next to the site name. Port 150, Survey of Alternative Tabletop Games. How many of you guys are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder? Lots of people, and that's cool, because it's a big part of our culture as gamers to come together and play these games, because they're great impromptu game design experiences. This class is going to be a little different. For the fall semester, we'll be playing a series of different tabletop role-playing games. No Pathfinder, no Dungeons and Dragons. You guys have played those games already. It's time to branch out and experience new things. We're going to be playing Mutants and Masterminds, which is a superhero-based tabletop games system. We're going to play Call of Cthulhu, which is a psychological horror-based tabletop game system. We're going to play Traveler, which is a science fiction-themed tabletop role-playing game system. We're going to play Mage the Awakening, which takes pretty much the same theme of Dungeons and Dragons and turns it on its head with new gameplay mechanics. And we're going to finish off the semester playing a game called Microscope, which is different than anything you've ever played in your life. It's cool. It's a fun game. It's about epic history making. It's not so much about characters as it is about the world that you created. So while we're playing those games every week, we'll have guest DMs coming in to lead these games, former alumni of DDG, as well as some current really involved members are going to come in and do that. You'll be reading some generic rule systems to get some familiarity with rules outside of the D20 system. And then, in the spring semester, we're going to come together as a whole class, 16 people, and we're going to make a brand new tabletop role-playing game, derived from one of the rule sets that we learned about in the fall semester. It's going to end up being something like a 300-page document, and it's going to be published very limitedly in print and on the DDG website. And it's going to have your name on it, and it's going to be a big, unique resume piece. How many people make tabletop role-playing games?
Get out of here.
Not a lot of people, right? This is what's going to set you apart from everybody else that's getting a degree in game design when you get out to the field. Portfolio pieces like this, experiences like the Game Jam, Indie Game Contest, and Level Design Contest, and the network of people that you'll meet while you're doing these things. That's what we offer you as a club, and that's what I'm offering you as the deal of this experience. All right? Are there any questions about Port 150? You can look at it online yourself. The whole syllabus is up there. The future blog, where you guys will be blogging, is up there. The course schedule is up there. All the rubrics for the assignments are already up there. It can be found at ddgport150.wordpress.com. The only thing that's a requirement of the course, we're providing all the textbooks and everything, is a $20 printing charge for your copy of the book at the end of the semester, or at the end of the year. So, if you're interested in participating in this course, it will be starting next Friday.
Can you link to this on the Facebook page?
Sure. Yes, Chris?
And do you need it? You don't need a previous experience.
No, you do not need any previous experience playing a tabletop role-playing game. Come in fresh, that's fine. You're going to learn rapidly, but you will learn how to play the games as we go along. Any other questions? Yes?
Will we still be able to take part in these classes, even if we won't be able to necessarily say every single product class?
It will be challenging, but I'm open to discussion about that. Any other questions? So, does anybody have anything else they would like to say? Yes, John?
I'm sure it's okay, but one of the members had a opportunity. They wanted to
Yeah, sure.
What?
Who has
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Alicia. I'm actually looking for some web designers as well as graphic designers. I'm a member of an LLC called DDG Meeting and Communications, and the whole purpose is we support small businesses and we connect them with other potential clients, you know, to just build their business and everything of that nature. So far we have a smaller website, but we're actually just looking for someone to help us build it. As far as, well, I'm gonna just put this out there. We're paying, so you're gonna get paid for it. You're gonna get paid for providing us with the website as well as maintenance and everything of that nature. We need 2 websites built. One website is a magazine website, and the other website is a corporation website. As far as the price, we're open to negotiation. So I'm just looking for, it doesn't matter how many people are interested, but for the most part, at this point, I'm kind of sort of really desperate to find someone. John Rodriguez actually told me about this meeting, and I didn't really want to be rude or disrespectful and just talk, so I wanted to ask first. But yeah, I'm just really looking for graphic designers and web designers, preferably someone who's really, really good with WordPress. The magazine, the website that we have so far that's up now is through WordPress. So if anyone here knows WordPress that can really, really help me, that would be wonderful. And like I said, you'll get paid. We're open to negotiation, and that would really help me. So if anyone is interested, can you just please just come to me when everything is done, and we can discuss it a little bit more. And I just need your contact information and everything like that. But if anyone is really open for it, just please let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to talk about before we break for the day? Yes.
For the indie game content, I already have a concept work being done, and I want to do a small part of that concept for the indie content. That's still good.
also on October 31st, which is great. Yes, that is SEB's, they shut down Mount Royal Avenue and they have stuff going on, keep itself moving and stuff. Yes, guys, block party is something, for those of you that aren't familiar, those of you new to this process, it's open to all student organizations to sell things and have booths set up, so we usually participate in it. We'll talk more about it as the policies surrounding the fall block party are solidified, because we're still figuring stuff out about that. We might do cheesesteak.
Cheesecakes?
I am open to discussion about it. We'll get there when we get there, though, okay? If they're not reimbursing us for food, then we're probably not going to do it. But we'll let you know as soon as we know more information about that. Okay? Anything else? All right. Well, if you want to work on the podcast or video cast, go ahead and talk to John. If you want to work on the marketing team, go ahead and talk to Leah. Or if you're interested in signing up for the portfolio building workshop, please come talk to me. Otherwise, thank you for coming by, and I hope to see you again next week.